Year to date, Robinhood has been getting its butt beat down nearly 32%. And some massive news just came out about the stock as well that has me jumping into selling some puts on. And if you drop a comment down below on today's video, I'm going to give you my full market panic playbook completely for free. Just drop a comment down below. I'll send that over to you. And while you're down there, hit that like button, that subscribe button. And of course, I hope you're having an absolutely God blessed day, guys. Again, all things on this channel are not financial advice. Just because I like Robinhood right now does not mean you like Robinhood right now. So make sure you always go do your own research and your own due diligence. But guys, a huge announcement came out last week from Ark Invest that they have purchased 23.8 million dollars in Hood shares on February 11th. We obviously saw Robinhood jump up nicely towards the end of last week, down up nearly 6.82%, which still, even all technically wise, we are below. If we head over to arkpicks.com right here, we are still fairly below the 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, and most importantly, a big support level, the 300-day moving average, closing just under $76. Now, what's the play here? At least for me, now I'm starting to see a lot of, people kind of pouring back into the stock a little bit more. You're starting to see the hype building up around it, okay? We see this. Now, I'm still treading lightly, and I'm going to show you guys my personal plan around this. There's still, we can't ignore the fact that they didn't have a great earnings, right? They missed out on revenue a bit there, tied a lot to, the crypto market right now, which is okay. I still long-term am very bullish on Robinhood, but I am going to slow play this on my way down. I'm going to show you guys how I'm planning to do this. So here I'm just on arkpicks.com, and I'm just looking at my 33 days to expiration right here. I'm planning to do monthlies. My original plan on this was to do weeklies to be a little bit more aggressive, because I do like really where the P ratio is with Robinhood compared to a lot of the other high-flying stocks right now. Like literally the P ratio on Robinhood is less than what it is on Walmart. Now, we can make arguments for both sides, of course, but for me, Hood is still such a growth stock, so much opportunity, so much business that they haven't even gone into yet. So for me, I still think there's so much potential long-term, especially with all they're doing. A lot of things I don't necessarily agree with what they're doing. Like, I don't like prediction markets, but the reality is I can't just be against it all and not assume that this is just the way the world is going, okay? And it's just another part of their business. Just because I don't agree with it, I still agree with a lot of their other parts of their business. But taking a look at the trade idea out here on arkpicks.com, obviously it's not financial advice, just gives us a rough idea of what kind of premium we're able to collect. We could see on the 33 DTE for the 75s, we're collecting 4.33%. So we're locking up $7,500. We're collecting $325 in premium. That's how the 4.3 is calculated. 325 divided by 7,500. And why do I like this support level? Well, number one, it's below still all of the current key moving averages. We have about a 23 delta. That's a fugaz. I think you guys all can agree with me here. Why I always say return on collateral is the ultimate risk. That's the number you got to be paying attention to. Has Delta not lied to us all many times, especially over these past couple of weeks? Listen, it's all BS. Look at your return on collateral. That is going to show you how much risk you're taking on, meaning, hey, the higher chance of being actually assigned here. A 4.33% return on your money in a 33-day period is still high risk. Don't let anybody tell you it's not, but I like it right there. I really do like it. So let's go take a look quickly over to the options chain, because right now fundamentals, I'm not loving them. Like when I compare right now, a lot of 2026 for me, guys, is I'm going to be a lot more focused on obviously SoFi and Robinhood because these stocks have not, they're so far off their all-time highs, at least especially Robinhood. And they're companies I've waited. You guys have seen this channel if you've been watching it for, the past year. You guys know a lot of my setups have typically been the boring dividend kings, champions, aristocrats stuff because they were getting beat up. Now they're high flying. Like they're covered call times for all those. Now I'm getting some opportunities to be able to jump into these volatile stocks while everybody's now, selling them off hard, right? And we could see that 32 on the RSI. People are still pouring out of it, but we have that good news obviously coming out from Ark Invest that they're purchasing, and it's a massive position that they have in this. Now that's not a guarantee. Just because they're buying Hood does not mean Hood's going to be successful, but it's very good news. That is very, very good news. So let's go take a quick look on the chart here. And the way I kind of like to have this, I do have some basic indicators. Again, for ARK picks, I kind of have all my main ones. But when I'm looking at the chart, I like to look at like, hey, what's my 1 year at? What's my 5 year at? Now, 5 year obviously on a Robinhood stock it's been a high flyer. But I also like to see like, hey, when's the last time that we've seen these kind of levels? Now we're down like so far off these all-time highs. We're around 151. Again, year to date down nearly 33% for Robinhood. And we haven't seen these levels in these like mid 70s really since the summer, towards the end of June. Now that isn't that long ago. So this is why the premiums are still really solid. Even though we may not think it could get back down to below 50s, guys, the reality is that we were down in the 50s or below 50s, the 40s and the 30s not that long ago. Like so you have to, I'm like, I got to slow play this because there's still room this could go down. There's no reason that there's no not guarantee that this doesn't continue to plummet downwards. It can. And this is how I ladder step. And this is coming off a question that I got yesterday on the channel is, Pete, how when like with my SoFi play, do you just kind of like how do you scatter them out when I say that? So I want to show you guys specifically how I do this. Now, obviously Monday we are closed tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good holiday. I will still be here, so tune in. But here I'm gonna firstly crack open my cash secured put calculator. Okay, you can download all my calculators, trade lock templates at the end of the Ark Options workshop. It will be the first link. Attend it. It's 90 minutes. Great if you're just a beginner with this stuff and you want to see a strategy that fits into literally everyday life and you don't want to be a day trader. Okay. But we could see here on our trade idea, we're getting about a 4.5% return on the monthlies. Okay. So let's go to the options chain right here. And I'm going to just type in my Hood position and I'm just going to go to the trade Hood options. Now, obviously Hood's flying a little bit high, right? We could have been selling puts before the big news came out when it was at like the 70s. Did we never actually dip to below that 70 mark, which is great. But you could have been getting 65s and stuff and then been closing those positions out this week, which would have been cool. But and I'm sure a lot of you guys did end up doing that. I ended up not doing a position on Hood this past week. I needed to see some sort of support, right, somewhere, especially when a stock is like free falling on me, unless it's like a SoFi where I'm like, this doesn't make any logical sense, but still we did have that earnings miss. That's the reality, right? So there was still some unanswered questions for me for that. But now that there's some good news coming out, we're seeing it kind of stabilize. We'll see this week what we get. Now I'm going to start kind of ladder stepping my way down. Okay, now I am going to focus on the monthlies here because I do want to, I don't want something because it moves so fast. I don't want to put myself in a weird situation where I need something to happen. And as an option seller, especially me, I travel a good amount, guys. Like, I have business, I have work, I have all these other things that I've got going on in my life. I like to be able to do, just do my trade and then like I can crack open my phone and wherever I'm at, airport, wherever, hotel, and just quickly manage my positions, engage with the community and stuff. And that's why I like it. But if sometimes with the weeklies, if I'm doing multiple weeklies, I can't manage it. I don't have the time to do that. So right now, SoFi is my main weekly, but my Hood, I'm gonna just throw it into the monthlies for right now. Maybe I will. So I am watching the 75s because I want to be a little bit aggressive here, just to start getting some kind of assignment going here. But I'm gonna kind of go based off of really the share price. Really, at that point, I'm just looking based off share price and return on collateral, right? So taking a look at like the 65s. Now, obviously, these numbers will all update on Tuesday morning, but let's go look at like the 65s, for example, right? So the 65s here, we're collecting about $225 of premium. Okay, so let's go type this into our calculator, 225. We're locking up $6,500 of collateral on that play. That is still a bonkers return on collateral, okay? And that is what, a 33 DTE about. If you don't know what I'm doing here, basically, I'm selling a put for March 20th. And all it says is I'm willing to buy 100 shares of Hood on March 20th if it's trading at a price that I select. I get to name my terms. This is why I love this strategy. I know exactly what I'm getting into, okay? And I'm saying 65. So let's say on March 20th, Hood is trading above $65. If it's trading above $65, $65, right, then I'm not buying the shares because it's not at 65, right? Really simple, right? But if it's trading below $65, it's trading at 60, it's trading at 64, I am buying it at 65. So my $6,500 is no longer collateralized. Instead, I get given 100 shares of Robinhood at a cost basis of $65, okay? And so I know exactly what I'm getting into, okay? Now, we see a lot of this right now with a lot of you getting assigned, right? So you have to have a plan. What's my plan here? Okay, well, my plan here is, okay, first I'm going to probably do like 2 puts right now on Robinhood. I'm going to do one a little bit more aggressive and one a little less aggressive, meaning what that return on collateral is, right? So for example, obviously this is all education. This is, you got to go make your own decision. Let's say this is my aggressive play, right? And why am I saying this is an aggressive play? Because you're getting 3.45% return on in a month. That is ridiculously risky. That means that this is a high chance of assignment. I don't care what the delta says, okay? And let's say actually take a look. 20 delta. Get your... See, this is why Delta lies. Delta lies. So at that point, I will look a little bit further down. I'll look at the 60s now. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the 60s. I don't even need to look at the delta, honestly. 130, 133 about of premium that we collect on this one. So I'll type this in again into my calculator here. 133, I'm locking up now $6,000. I have a lower potential cost basis for a 2.22% return, which is really, really solid in my opinion. Me personally, my like financial profile, because I'm boring with this stuff, guys. Like honestly, most of my stuff is like just under 2, right, on a monthly return, because I do dividends, I do dividend kings, and because I want to double dip across the board. I'm collecting cover call premiums and that. But so for the high flyers, I'll play occasionally a little bit more risky. It depends if I really want to get into the position with Robinhood. I do actually want to get into the position. So let's take a look at this. Let's say I did execute these 2 trades. Now I have some. I'm going to potentially get assignment at 65, which I'm very comfortable with. I'm now potentially getting assigned at $60, which I'm very comfortable with. And guess what? If it drops down to those points and I get comfortable, I need to make sure I'm not like full porting this nonsense and then I'm not able to continue dollar cost average in. As long as I still believe in the company long term, and let's say, 60s, let's see where last time we were at 60s. Still, it wasn't that long ago. So you have to understand, like, this could still go down further. It could totally hit 65. There could be some more bad news that comes out around it. But let's look at the 65s. We were here just at the start of summer, June 2025, right? That is not that far off, right? That is not that long ago. So, but again, I'm comfortable with that risk. You have to decide what you are comfortable with your specific risk. For me, I do think Robinhood is going to hit all-time highs again. I genuinely do believe that. I don't think it's going to be as quick as a lot of people think, but who the heck knows, man? This market is absolutely bonkers. But one thing I do know is I love this strategy because I'm able to dollar cost average into stocks that I want to own anyway, and stocks that I believe in the fundamentals of and that I personally believe will hit all-time highs again. Guys, if you want to learn more about the strategy and you can fit it into your everyday life, whether you're a beginner or a veteran, attend the Ark Options Strategy session down below. It's 90 minutes long, and at the end I give you my trade lock template as well as my 2 premium calculators completely for free. And at the end of it, I also talk about our private community, or the OSS community. It is so freaking cool, and I promise you're going to learn about it at the end of the training, and I really hope you join us. We just instituted something called the 100 Contract Club, and you can actually see it above here. You can't, you see it right there next to my Eagles football. So the 100 Contract Club, and this is, if you're on my email list, you probably heard about it. So once you hit your 100 Contract Club, you get a custom reward with your name on it and stuff. And I believe your training wheels are officially off, especially with running the Ark Options Strategy. And the cool part about it is we also donate 40 Bibles for every 100 Contract Club. And this morning, I just ordered 160 more because we just shipped out 4 more 100 Contract Club awards. So we have a bunch of cool things like that, in addition to an absolutely amazing, incredible, supportive community. So attend the Ark Options workshop down below. I talk more about that at the end of it. Remember, guys, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.